going on? It's me, Deja Vu. Now listen, in the studio, we play your songs, we have your favorite celebs, and then we also talk about things that are happening in our community. And today we have a young lady, college student, who's making major moves in her community, Miss Arielle Carter. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am great in here. All right, so listen. Full disclosure, folks, I've known Ari for quite some time.
Yep.
Seen
Yes,
you
yes.
do your thing from way to the little kid, all the way to what year are you at Howard?
Junior year, third year.
Juniors?
Mhm.
Come on now. Junior year at Howard University, an acclaimed HBCU. Let's talk about your college life so far. How's it been?
It's definitely been an experience so far. A lot of ups and downs, but I feel like it's definitely helped me grow within like myself. Like I've done a lot of self, reflection, a lot of just different learning about myself. You know what I'm saying? My first year, it was kind of like an adjustment.
Yeah.
I'm not home. I'm by myself. I'm responsible for myself. I'm doing everything by myself. So I think my first year was definitely like the adjustment year. Last year, I kind of like got my toes, dipped my toes in a little bit more, and I was a little more active on campus. So this year, I have some e-board positions. Really looking forward to that, and just like really diving into.
Wait, what an e-board position?
Yes, executive
what is
board
that?
position.
So, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Some executive board
Yes,
positions
executive.
on the campus?
Yeah.
So
it's
what
like
will you be doing?
president, Vice president, secretary. So I'm going to be secretary for an organization, it's a mentor organization, Youth Justice Advocates, which is basically like we go into juvenile detention centers and mentor the students there. And it's actually a really fun time. I enjoy it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I'm
is
gonna
this
be that.
leading into what your major will be?
Yeah, I think for me, like mentorship is something that I really kind of feed into when it comes to any organizations that I kind of join. So it's like I want to do psychiatry.
Mm-hmm.
So I think for me, just kind of being able to like join organizations that feed into just like feeding into other people and being able to talk to other people and learn from other people is just kind of like feeding into what I want to do.
And what have you learned about yourself now that you're going into your junior year? First and second year, you said you were adjusting. What have you learned more about yourself?
I think for me that I enjoy my company, but to the point where it's like it allows me to adjust like to my surroundings appropriately, if that makes sense. Like I've learned to, when I need my own time, I have my own time. It helps my mental space. It helps me be more productive. It helps for me to just be able to really just find my way through a lot of things. Like I said, with these e-work positions, I'm like, okay, I got to stay focused. I have to write this down. I have to do this. So it's just, I think, taking the time to really be in my own space and making sure that I'm mentally balanced, I think.
That
has
is
been
so
really something
important.
important for me, yeah.
And so good that you recognize that now. Look, I'm 29 and holding and just recognizing that.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Yes.
All right, so let's get to why you are here today. Talk to me about this organization that you founded.
Yes. So How Black Colleges Unite is an educational consulting program, basically, where I inform incoming freshmen and just current HBCU students on what HBCUs have to offer for you, from scholarships, internships, programs, things like that. I think for me, I just wanted to create something that would be able to feed into people that are in my position, that were in my position when I was applying, and I knew I wanted to go to a HBCU. I knew that was what I wanted to do. So I think for me, just this program is just kind of like feeding into informing people on what they should know going into college in general, but specifically HBCU, shedding light on these historically Black colleges and universities and making sure that they know the ins and outs and get the most of their experience.
I love it.
Yeah.
If I am an incoming, well, no, I'm not even incoming yet. I'm just a senior in high school and I'm applying. What's one of the main tenets, one of the main things that I need to know as if I'm going to an HBCU?
Do your research. 1,000%. Do your research on the location, a small school, a bigger school. Every school has its, ups and downs. You have to make sure that you're realistic about making sure that you know yourself and that you're adjusting, not just because, this school has all of these people and all these parties and all these things, like really doing the research and really making sure that you're going to get the most out of your college experience,
Right.
So I think, and also it abides to your major and accommodates to things that you want to do on campus, So as a senior, I think really doing your research and not letting the outside noise kind of dictate what you're going to be doing, because you're sitting in that seat in those classes and doing these things for 4 years plus. So just making sure that you really lock in on what you want to do and not everything else you might hear.
And tell me about how you're getting the word out about your organization, How Black Colleges Unite.
Yes.
Y'all, I had the title all wrong earlier. I was like, something about connect, something. She got me straight.
Yes.
All right,
yes.
Ari.
So basically, right now, I am really big on my social media presence. I have brand ambassadors. I actually just launched them, so make sure if you go on my page, you'll see all of them. I have representation from Alabama State University, NCAT, Howard, Hampton, just all around great brand ambassadors that are going to definitely be putting the word out on their campuses. They're going to be doing pop-up shop, like fun things, just kind of getting the word out about what we do. Mm-hmm. And then for me right now, where my brain is at is just making sure that I get to those high schools, get to those programs, get to those mentorship, conferences, like things that people actually bring their students to learn about college, like making sure that I do panel events. I did one back in December at my alma mater. And that was a great time. It was like, it really solidified that's what I want to do. I like to host. I like to kind of be in the mix.
I like
Q&As.
This personality.
Yeah, I love it. So it's just like making sure that I, like I said, stay in contact with those high schools, stay in contact with those incoming students that reach out, to those brand ambassadors, to me, just kind of keeping them on the loop. And then through, like I said, my social media, like Instagram right now. For me,
and what is
really
your
big.
IG?
How Black Colleges Unite.
That is
strictly it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm, straight. And so, yeah, I think just keeping it consistent, keeping the media consistent, just getting people to, once they start seeing it, seeing what I post, seeing who I post. I have a lot of different cool segments on the page that I do, like Making Motion Mondays, where I highlight Black businesses, Black student milestones, different things like that. So just kind of making sure that presence is really, really strong, so when I tell somebody to go follow, they see exactly what it has to offer. So
awesome. And I heard that you gave away a scholarship.
Yes, I did. It was my alma mater. Me and a couple other people that I had on my panel, we came together and then we spoke with the principal and everything, and we were able to put together a Lehigh alumni HBCU scholarship. And it was really nice because we were able to put everything together, within our small HBCU community coming out of Lehigh, because it's a small majority of us, but we're strong. We're strong. Mm-hmm. We keep it together. So I love it. And it's
and where did that student go?
Yeah, so Jordan Anderson, she received the scholarship this year, which was amazing. She was our first recipient, and she's going to Spelman College.
Awesome.
So we're really excited to hear about what she's going to do. We keep in contact with her, making sure that she knows that we're there and she's there for us, and we kind of have that bond already. So I love that. And she's going to Spelman. So I'm really looking forward to visiting her in Atlanta, and she knows that. And yeah, it's going to be fun.
It's great. This is exciting. I'm excited that you are putting forth this effort to help those who are coming into the HBCU campuses.
Yes.
Ari, thank you so much for stopping by, and tell us once again how we can reach you.
Yes. So you guys can follow the How Black Colleges Unite page. Definitely looking forward to, like I said, branding a lot more. But yeah, that's like my main social media platform right now. And yeah.
And we look forward to hearing more about what you're doing.
Thank you for having me.
That's how we do our community on the Deja Vu Show.